heart was set on doing both of these trips, but the way this Kenya trip just went, it just went just above and beyond. I thought this was going to be like a cool little mid trip. I never thought that I would be going viral again out here in Nairobi. So I'm just I'm kind of in a spot where it's like, you've done enough. It's been a great trip. Bring it on home. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know, have a good finish up these last couple of days and just call it one and come on home. The content has been amazing. Last night y'all saw Shorty I had over here. We're gonna call her Tuna Pack. That's an inside joke if you watched the earlier Twitter live from this morning. So I just really want to thank my subs from the bottom of my heart, just helping me get this trip off to you guys. It's been amazing. It's been an amazing Kenya trip. I ain't gonna lie. It's been what can I say? What can I say that hasn't been said on the 20 other lives about what's been going on here in Nairobi, Kenya? It's a few things that I will say for when I get out of the country that I really want to talk about, but just the power of my platform and just, you know, me just staying with the integrity of what I have to stay. I have to stay, you know, I have to stay moderate, long story short. But as of right now, Kenya has grown on me. It has definitely grown on me. And I'm just in this spot where I'm like really thinking about coming back to Kenya one day. When I get my money together and the timing is right and the weather is better, I'm thinking about just, I've been thinking about coming back. Because like I said, it's not terrible, but like I said, it's really, you really got to be him in order to enjoy it. It's like I said, it's popping every day. It's things to do. It's fun. I ain't gonna lie. It's party city. The cost of living is amazing. Like I misspent some money in some spots, so I would have had more money than I have left right now with my little 400 I have left. So that's really my main thing. Is like, man, you can really come here with just about 2,500 to about 3 bands and just live like really him for a couple of weeks. And I just really, this is hands down the most cost-effective place I've ever been out of, you know, the 4 or 5 countries I've been to. So just that fact alone is just really nice here. I ain't gonna lie. It's dope. It's dope on the cost tip for sure. It's dope on the party aspect because, like I said, every day different club. It's so many clubs that I ain't even, you know, it's a party every day. So it's so many clubs that I haven't been to. It's so many clubs I was thinking about hitting that I didn't even get a chance to go to it. I mean, the safari stuff, and it's just a lot of things I haven't basically got around to do because I just been just in a whirlwind of just everything that's been going on with you know, going viral out here for sure. So I just really want to thank myself for donating for this trip. This was worth it. I ain't gonna lie. This was worth the trip. For me, this was worth the trip, even though I can't necessarily recommend everybody come because everybody's not going to love it because I know how people think and I know what people want. But for me being that guy, Kenya's as far as, you know, Kenya's cool. Kenya's cool. I'm going to save my full diagnosis for when after the trip. Yeah, I don't want to say too many. I don't want to get into detail like I did and got Scott Inslee out of here, but I definitely it's grown on me in the last few days and got Scott Inslee out of here, but I definitely it's grown on me in the last few days just from the things that's been happening. I ain't gonna lie. So I feel like I would come back to Kenya with a better budget, with it more, you know, not as much craziness going on. Could I live here? Absolutely not. But for a quick visit, 2 or 3 weeks, you know, come and enjoy the nice atmosphere, the sightseeing, the party, and the chicks. I mean, they got the shapes. Definitely got the shapes here. So it's basically it's kind of like Thailand in the fact that you don't get to do as much as you want because it's just so much to do. I thought in this 2 or 3 weeks I had that I was going to be able to get around and doing everything. But it's just with my budget and everything, it's just no way. It's no way I could really, it's no way I could do everything that I want to do because it's just too much. It's a task basically to get everything done in 2 or 3 weeks. I ain't gonna lie. It's definitely, it's fun though. Like I said, they got some shorties here, sprinkled in that guys would like, and like I said, I got this one John that I met last night that if I get her tonight, you guys are gone. I'm a matter of fact, I'm about to text her now. Like, where you at? Let's see if she's so tough. I don't even want to show y'all. I got a video, but I don't want to show y'all because I'm too famous, and it just I got a feeling it would get back to her some type of way because the Kenyans are just on the channel. People are sitting back. I don't want to do anything that's gonna cause the outside forces to mess up what I got going on. Because like I said, I just really I can fuck up shit enough on my own without other people involved. You know what I mean? So I kind of, I got to be a little bit cautious on how I'm moving out here. But I really, man, I've been having these last couple of days have really, it's been better in these last couple of days. Like as far as how I was saying, I hate it here, get me home, and it's grown on me to where it's like, all right, this motherfucker ain't as bad as I really thought, guys. It's cool. Oh my mom, it's cool. I ran into Kid Greatness last night in the club. I mean, I saw him, I'm pretty sure he's like I said, I knew it wasn't gonna be no issue, no friction or anything like that, because I mean, what we gonna do? We gonna beat each other up in the club or some shit? Like, it's not set up like that. It's so much security. You don't want to get banned from one of your spots. It's just no friction. My mom, it's no friction. I saw him in the club with his 6 last night, so I let him live. I spared him. He's lucky. So I just man, we going out tonight. I literally last night I had the baddest chick in the club last night, yo, and I really just, man, y'all don't even know what it feel like, yo. I got unfinished business. I told the story about how she walked in the club, saw another guy, went in his section and all that. If you watched the Twitter live from earlier, it was a crazy night last night. I'm gonna save the story for story time, but long story short, I just got unfinished business out here in Nairobi, Kenya. I mean, oh man, I need her. I ain't gonna lie, I need her. When I say she was the baddest chick in the club, like literally the baddest chick in the club. Like I'm talking about tough, like 215 voice, tough. So long story short, I'm checking out of this B&B Thursday. I'm gonna try to push my flight up, see what day my flight can get pushed up. I'm gonna work on that all day tomorrow. Pretty much gonna be like a slow day tomorrow. I'm planning on going out. I'm gonna try not to spend that much money tonight. Like I said, I do have just $400 left. I got some money tied up on Airbnb that I can't even get to right now. It's tough right now. It's time to start wrapping it up, rello. But like I said, I did spend some money in some spots, but I ain't gonna lie, this place is amazing for saving money and having a great time. I ain't gonna lie. You bring a couple thousand out here. If you got a band a week, you could live like him, like really, really him, because these price points is just the price points on these John Johnsons is nice. It's very very cost effective. That's really why that's my main reason why I really love it here, is because it's a party every day, but it's so dang cost effective. Like it's just amazingly cost effective, and it don't put you in that spend money mode. It's really like chill, cool, go with the flow. Every day is gonna be lit. They got Johns with the shapes niggas like. It's dope. I ain't gonna lie. It's dope in some regards, but in other regards that I'm not gonna get into, it's definitely it's different. So we'll say that for the Twitter live. For they get Scott. For they get Jerry. They'll do Jerry just like they did Scott. So I really, really, man, want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I love y'all. I'm gonna play around with the flight. I'm gonna see what I gotta do with the flight situation. I'm gonna get the whole details of how much money I need to, because the way the flight is set up, it's not a direct flight. The flight that I booked to Thailand is not a direct flight to back to America. So it's kind of gonna be logistically, we gotta work some logistic out to actually get me back home. I want to encourage everybody to help your boy out, man. This trip has been content-wise, it's been off the chain. I ain't gonna lie, content. It wasn't the content I wanted to bring y'all. It wasn't. It just wasn't. It wasn't. This was unexpected content. This was, even though it was just went crazy viral with the stuff that happened with Mary and the stuff I said about the women. It's just it really. This trip has been the most unpredictable, unexpected content that I've ever brought to you guys. I couldn't really, I would never dreamed in a million years that this trip would have ended up like it ended up. So I'm just kind of in this spot where it's like, man, you need to get on home, get recentered, get refocused on what you came on YouTube for. It would be nice to go to Thailand, fly to Thailand after this, but it's just the money I need to really get the Thailand trip. It's just too much at this point. I ain't gonna lie to you. It just feels like just come on home. You had a great trip. Let Keese and K9 and Homies Hub, let them entertain y'all. I held it down for these past couple of weeks. Every third video on your algorithm been Jay Rello in Kenya. And I still got a few more days in town that I'm gonna give y'all some more content just to let y'all know how I'm living. So I just really I'm satisfied with how the trip, do I wish the trip could have went in a different position and been more of how I've envisioned the trip to be? Yes, but the trips, the one thing for sure about the trips, they're always unpredictable. None of these trips you're never going to be able to tell like how the trip is going to go. You know what I'm saying? So I just really, really, really want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, that everybody that donated, everybody that sent $1, everybody sent that 200, 300, whatever you guys sent. Thank you guys so much. But at the end of maybe on the round 2, I can really do what I really wanted to do. But it's just, as of right now, I'm just kind of, this trip is already tainted into being what it was going to be, right? So it's kind of like maybe Kenya part 2 would be more of how I envision the trip to actually take place. So I'm just kind of, in the spot where I'm just, I'm kind of just cooling, you know what I'm saying? So I will have a live. I will have a live later on tonight with something bad after the club. Hopefully she won't be as boring as the chick from yesterday, because that shit, she was stale as hell. So long story short, I'm just really, really I'm happy, guys. I'm in a good spirit. I was down, I was drained, everything was wrong with me. Everything was wrong with your boy. But now I'm in a better spot where I'm like, okay, I'm feeling better. My spirit is high. You know what I'm saying? My spirit is high. Because I got things to smile about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of y'all been like watching it, like it's been a smear campaign for the last couple of weeks, but I just really, really, really I'm in a better position. I'm in a better mood. I'm in a better energy. And now I can talk directly to my people that rock with me so tough. So I just really, really, I'm appreciative of everything. I was glad I was able to come. My first time in Africa, my first country in Africa. You know, it's legendary. It's the content is there. I still get more content to bring y'all. Do I have as much as I really wanted to? Do I have enough to put a video together? No, but a movie. I had people hit me up like, this is my favorite trip of yours. You know what I'm saying? Because it just was action. You know what I'm saying? Even I had to take a few days off because it was just going so crazy. Losing my Scott Inslee channel and the Rello channel really, it hurt. You know, you work so hard to build up your subs, put your content out, and you hope that people enjoy it. And just to have it taken away just for your own opinion about something, it hurt. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I always had backups and contingencies for situations like this. So I really want to, I really want to encourage you guys. This next fundraiser I have, once I get everything situated, I'm gonna work on it all day. I'm gonna just literally stay in the house tomorrow and figure out everything I have to do, because I'm pretty much gonna set the trip up to come home Thursday is what I'm thinking. So long story short, everything's good with me, man. Just we here Sunday night. I'm going out one more time. Gonna get some more content. Hopefully get something bad for the live around y'all time, maybe around 8 or 9 you guys time, you know, doing my regular smagular dagular, fresh as usual, you know what I'm saying? Stepping out with it on, you know what I mean? Stepping out with it on, not off, you know what I mean? Stepping on with it on, not off. So I'm just, you know, I'm just gonna have a nice time. Enjoy my last few days here in Nairobi, Kenya, man. Had a great time, you know what I'm saying? So it's just it's been fun, man. It's been fun. I didn't get to link up with Austin. He turned into an op, you know. I got ops now, you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of just cooling, man, for real. I'm cooling, staying out the way, you know, minding my business, you know, doing me. He turned into an op, you know. I got ops now, you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of just cooling, man, for real. I'm cooling, staying out the way, you know, minding my business, you know, doing me, you know what I'm saying? What you expect from Big Gorelski, you know what I mean? So it's been fun, man. It's been a fun trip. I'm in this B&B to Thursday, then it's over with. Originally I had about another 8 more days, so we're gonna be cutting this trip like a week shorter than I expected, but it's gonna be basically like 2.5 weeks we've been out. It feels so much longer, but like I said, when you got so much attention on you, it just every day just goes and it feels different. So I'm gonna stay on for another 40 minutes, and then yeah, man, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat in case anybody has any questions, concerns, anything you want to say to me. Switch up and then like don't like the spot or don't like because you know the security could be, it's just a lot. Here it's like everything's cool, like security ain't tripping. You can have guests. It's lit. I ain't gonna lie. This spot is cool. I'm in. I ain't gonna lie, for sure.
Yeah, that's what I try to do when I travel. I try to stay to the same place.
I booked the spot for $25 a day. I booked a spot for $25 a day, and when we pulled up in that neighborhood, I was like, no sir, Bob. You heard me? I went and stayed there one day, but I was like, nah. That's not me. I need me something a little bit nicer than what I was staying in at $25 a day. Like it's $25 a day, but you can tell it's $25 a day.
Yeah, that's how it is, man. You gotta be safe when you're out there in these countries. Yeah, man. Kenya is a trip you gotta plan for. You gotta plan for it. That's not something that you can just do. Like Colombia, you go, I got $2,000. Let me go to Colombia real quick. Like you gotta really plan out.
Yeah, but you like Colombian women though. You got a fetish for Colombian women though. So
that's what it is. That's what it is.
I naturally like black women, so I'm like, this is my shit. Like, because they got all the different flavors here. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of, this is like, it's good for me because I can just, you know, I can point and click, even though it's not that many to really point and click. I can just, she's bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's kind of, you know, I'm
Have you
chilling.
read? Have
You
you
feel me? Like,
have you read? Have you read into any white women in Kenya? I know the Nairobi, Kenya. I know it's a dumb question, but I gotta ask it. Have you read any
no,
white women that's from there?
I see some Latino women out here. I haven't seen no white women out here. I put it like that. Like actually white. I haven't seen them.
Damn.
Don't come here looking for white women. You hear
Oh
me?
no, of course not. Of course not. If I'm going, it's all for the black chicks. All for the black chicks. Do you think the food is
but
better?
they got the shapes. I will say that. They got the shapes here for sure. They got the shapes. They got the shapes.
So do you
have
think?
shapes.
So do you think the food in Kenya is better than Colombia, or do you think the food in Colombia is better than Kenya?
The food in Colombia is better. This food here is garbage. I ain't gonna lie to you. This food is garbage here. I ain't gonna lie. This is the worst food I've had out of everywhere I've been for sure. I ain't gonna lie to you.
All right, that's good to know. That's good to know. So is that one more question? Is that true that they really eat with their hands, or is that just certain restaurants?
Yeah, they eat with their hands. Yep, they eat with their hands. I was in the barbershop and these two dudes were eating off the same plate, like rice and beans with their hands, putting it in their mouth, sucking their fingers and putting it right back in the same thing. It was crazy.
Oh, that's
I'm talking about it was crazy. It was crazy when I saw it because it was like I heard they was doing it, but to actually see two men just digging in the plate, sucking their fingers and putting it back into the thing, it was crazy.
I can't do that. Oh no. No, but they have silverware as an option, right? Like I don't have to eat with my hands or anything
they got
like that.
silverware, but it's just it's a custom thing to eat with their hands here.
Oh no, that's a custom of mine. I ain't doing that. I'm going on a date with a Kenyan. You better not leave here. I got some silverware. I brought some from the United States. Here, use that. Like I can't do that. Nope. I'm good.